Hello, my name is Heinrich Mayr and I am from RYSE, Reactivate Your System. Welcome to today's Move Day session. Like many people who sit at their desks or in front of their computers for long hours, you may have the problem of having a sore back on the one hand and difficulty concentrating or perhaps relaxing on the other. I'll show you a few exercises for both today. Imagine you have a meeting coming up and you're a bit nervous. We'll start with a breathing and vocal exercise to help you relax and make your voice sound a bit fuller at the same time. For all these exercises, sit with your sitting bones at the front edge of the chair, straighten your spine, lift your sternum slightly so that your spine is stretched. And then always breathe in through the center of your nose, in and out through the mouth, so through a very small hole in the mouth, turning your head to one side. So 1. In a completely natural breathing rhythm, so breathe a little longer. Inhale through the nose, turn your head to the center again, and then exhale to the other side. Once you've done that a few times, continue the movement, but now hum through your lips when you turn your head to the side. If you feel uncomfortable doing it in front of others, you can simply say S or F or shush as you exhale. I'll just show you one more time. Exhaling generally leads to relaxation if you really relax until the end, and on the other hand, the vibrations of your own voice activate the vagus nerve. And this is also very important in order to get into a relaxed but still alert state. As promised, the next exercise I'll do is one for the back. So many people sit in an office at a computer for hours, carelessly, that is, regarding their own bodies. And over time, they simply develop difficulties because the musculature in the lower back, or often in the whole back, tenses up. And I'll show you a few very simple exercises to loosen it a little, this holding pain. We inhale and tilt the pelvis forward. Let your stomach hang completely, so really take a deep breath down and then with the exhalation tilt the pelvis back. Inhale again. Do it in your own natural breathing rhythm. When you inhale and tilt your pelvis forward, imagine that you are really sticking out your bottom and tailbone at the back. I'll show it very quickly from the side. So breathe in, stretch your butt, Come out, breathe out, tilt the pelvis back and gently pull the crotch inwards. With the exhalation, go forward again. If you can, open the muscles at the bottom of the pelvic floor. With the exhalation, pull the navel up again. Inside, yes, and try, this is very important, to keep your head at the same level. Only in the last part of this exercise do we include the head and cervical spine. The next step in this exercise is to do the same as before, tilting the pelvis forward and backward. And now we push the sternum forward with the inhalation. And exhalation to the back. If you are already familiar with the exercise and it is completely automatic, you can gradually become a little bit faster. It also activates a bit more, and the relaxation of the muscles is the same. Then inhale again with your spine completely straight. Take a deep breath and let go completely. And then the third part of this exercise. Now we activate and loosen the cervical spine. And now we do exactly the same as before, only for extra. We also tilt our heads back and forth, i.e. backwards as we breathe in, if we still push our chest forward. And then we lower our heads. If you have particular tension in your shoulder area, then there is still the option of putting your hands on your hips. And then, like wings, you push them together at the back with the inhalation, and after that with the exhalation at the front. And again, you can relax your shoulders a little more and become a little more active. Increase the tempo. I'll show it again from the side. Then take a deep breath again at the end of this exercise. Hold it for about 5 seconds, just briefly holding your breath. And then exhale and simply release all tension. The body must first get used to the relaxation. Therefore, do it for a few days throughout the day, maybe 3 minutes at a time. Time has most of the time you're available, and you will see with time your back will become much looser and the pain when sitting will eventually disappear. This also serves a bit of fitness. The next problem, as already mentioned, is the possibility of getting to concentrate and relax at the same time. So precisely the opposite of what was said, the lack of this possibility. Many people who work very hard can no longer balance their nervous system, so to speak. And there's a very simple one that is very often examined breathing exercise that's so-called box breathing. We breathe in for 4 seconds, then we hold out for 4 seconds and 4 seconds. We'll do this just briefly, and then I'll show you another exercise for concentration. So breathe in, hold, and out. And again, yes, you can do the exercise for a minute or two. It's actually very good to do the exercise when you're working, to just let a small part of your attention focus on your breathing. This balances the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems very well. So you relax and at the same time stay alert. Sometimes you feel a bit nervous or a bit unfocused, and there is a fantastic breathing exercise that trains precisely this focus and concentration. We now breathe in 8 stages, each stage about half a second through the nose, and then exhale through the nose in a long, drawn-out breath. And now your inner attitude is also very, very important. Imagine that at the point between the eyebrows, you send a beam forward as you exhale, so very concentrated and focused. Reversed, that is the point where you want to go, that is where you want to be. So we breathe. You can control the length of your exhalation. It's best if you just really drag it out relatively, but without getting short of breath, so don't create any pressure. You can also do it with your eyes closed. Do the exercise as long as you feel it is doing you good and as long as you feel it is helping you to focus. I hope that the exercises I showed you are useful, and I look forward to seeing you again, perhaps on a different occasion.